please. Have a seat right here. All righty. Good evening to you, sir. Nice to have you both with us, and I'll ask you please to identify yourselves, and I guess it's more polite for the lady to identify the couple, so will you tell us your names, please?
Mrs. Stephen Armstrong.
Mrs. Stephen Armstrong, and they are from where, sir?
Wapakoneta, Ohio.
And Mrs. Armstrong just this moment got in off the airplane. She just made it to the show just this moment, so understandably she's not quite up on the rules. Now, if you'll whisper your secret to me, Mr. and Mrs. Armstrong, we'll show it at the same time to our audience at home. If you'll both lean in and whisper.
Here
you go. Panel, to help you classify Mr. and Mrs. Armstrong's secret, the clue concerns a relative of theirs, and we'll start the game with Henry, please.
Mr. Armstrong, is your relative's name Armstrong?
Right.
Is he, has he ever made any, public, figure of himself?
Yes.
Did he ever invent anything?
Not that I know of.
Whatever he did, that, I'm assuming he was in the newspapers and so forth. Did he do it recently?
Yes.
$20 down, $60 to go. We go, please, to Bess Myers.
All right. The fact that you just got off a plane, Mrs. Armstrong, does that have anything at all to do with your secret?
The fact that she was on a plane is not mentioned nor inferred in the secret, but the fact the nature of the secret made it necessary for her to catch a plane.
Oh, but her late arrival has nothing to do with the secret, because Gary often drops a little hint, and, you know, he pretends it doesn't matter. Does this not matter? That you got off the... All right. Is this particular person that we're looking for, is he in politics?
No.
$40 down, $40 to go. We go, please, to Bill Cullen.
I think I have it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, buddy.
Mr. and Mrs. Armstrong are relatives of Jack Armstrong, the
All-American boy.
Show them where we stand.
I was improving. Well, welcome to Sing Along with Us.
Does it have anything to do with aeronautics?
It does.
Space.
It does.
Is your son going to fly out into space soon? Is he a new astronaut?
That's it. Mr. and Mrs. Armstrong are very happy and a very proud couple. They're still kind of in a state of shock, but this afternoon at 3 p.m., their son, Neil, was named one of America's new astronauts. 3 p.m. this afternoon. We all want to congratulate you and all of the astronauts, the new astronauts, and all their families. We would like to have had many more of them here, but we felt so lucky to get them from Ohio on separate planes because they were... Well, Mr. Armstrong, your son is one of the two civilians chosen. How long has he been flying, sir?
Since before he was 16 years of age.
Before 16. This would mean that he had his wings before he had his driver's license, right?
That's right.
Well, now, I understand that he's been a test pilot since 1955 when he graduated from Purdue and was hired directly by NASA. Now, how would you feel, Ms. Armstrong, if it turned out, of course nobody knows, but if it turns out that your son is the first man to land on the moon, how would you feel?
Well, guess I just say God bless him, and I wish him the best of all good luck.
I'm sure that everyone joins us in sharing your pride and offering our congratulations to you, to the astronauts, and all their families. Give them our best regards. Thank you. The first man to land on the moon. The first man to land on the moon. Of course, nobody knows. The first man to land on the moon. Now, how would you feel, Ms. Armstrong, if it turned out, of course, nobody knows, but if it turns out that your son is the first man to land on the moon, the first man to land on the moon, the first man to land on the moon, of course, nobody knows.
Hi everyone, my name is Kimiya Yui, Japanese astronaut. Hi Paxi, welcome to the ISS. Today, I'd like to explain how we brush our teeth on orbit. But before that, let's take a look how we brush our teeth on Earth, okay? Now, I'm gonna show you how to brush our teeth on orbit. But before that, I'm gonna show you really interesting phenomena. Water stays and like a ball and floating. That's why actually after brushing our teeth we cannot spit that, because that thing actually becomes a ball and fly anywhere. It's dangerous because we have a lot of equipment, right? So we're gonna actually use same teeth brush and also toothpaste, but I'm gonna use really small amount of toothpaste because we cannot rinse our mouth, right, on orbit. Just a little. See? This part is the same. Just brush, clean. We need to brush really slowly. It's really important, right? Back side as well. Take long time to brush actually, but important thing is after brush our teeth I cannot spit, so what I will do, guess what? I just swallow it.
You should brush your teeth for about as long as you can sing happy birthday. That should be long enough. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I've got a mouthful of toothpaste stuff, I got a dirty toothbrush. So what I do is I just swallow the toothpaste.
Guess what? I just swallow it. Paxi, we cleaned our teeth, so we are ready for a new day on the ISS.
The coordinates, you start here and you just start joining these coordinates like this.
Yes.
You'll see that it's almost a perfect triangle. Okay, now if you follow this side of the triangle up, that you will eventually realize where the location of the space station is. Proof positive that aliens are moving and living among us. I'm sorry, Jay. I'm sorry.
I could see that how that would affect your Christmas.
I made that whole thing up.
What?
I'm sorry.
By the time she lands in September, her tally will be 666 days in space. By the time she lands in September, her tally will be 666 days in space. By the time she lands in September, her tally will be 666 days in space. By the time she lands in September, her tally will be 666 days in space. By the time she lands in September, her tally will be 666 days in space.
They've run out of anecdotes, you know, and they just start making stuff up.
Yeah.
Like that Neil Armstrong guy. Have you seen him on the talk shows?
Neil Armstrong? You mean the first man to walk on the moon?
Talk about a fish story.
Yeah.
Man, and they're buying it.
Oh, yeah.
You're just looking for sensation. You got a hold of something. You tell us that it's news. You don't have to show that stuff. Can't you show us some respect? You can tell us we don't need to see it. We don't need those cheap effects. You must be evil. You must be evil. I wish you were here. You must be evil. You must be evil.
This is the control room for NASA's Deep Space Network, and the scientists here still listen for the signals that Voyager is sending. Geostationary orbit, where we keep most of our communication satellites, is further away than that.
You can run on for a long time, run on for a long time, run on for a long time. Sooner or later gotta cut you down, sooner or later gotta cut you down. Go tell that long-tongued liar, go and tell that midnight rider, tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter, tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Well, my goodness gracious, let me tell you the news. My head's been wet with the midnight dew. I've been down on bended knee, talking to the man from Galilee. He spoke to me with a voice so sweet. I thought I heard the shuffle of angels sweet. He called my name and my heart stood still. When he said, John, go do my will. Go tell that long-tongued liar. Go and tell that midnight rider. Tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. Tell him that God's gonna cut him down. You can run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Well, you may throw your rock, hide your hand, working in the dark against your fellow man. But as sure as God made black and white, what's done in the dark will be brought to the light. You can run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Run on for a long time. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Sooner or later, gotta cut you down. Go tell that long-tongued liar. Go and tell that midnight rider. Tell the rambler, the gambler, the backbiter. Tell him that God's gonna cut you down. Tell him that God's gonna cut you down. Tell him that God's gonna cut you down.
I'd go to the moon in a nanosecond. The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. We used to, but we destroyed that technology, and it's a painful process to build it back again.
For landing on the moon, I was very excited, and so in order to contain that excitement, to be calm and collected, I had to remind myself frequently as we were coming in that I was back in the simulator.
Oh, let's see that again.
I was back in the simulator. I was back in the simulator.
CGI can be a filmmaker's best friend. We're pulling back the curtain on one of the best-kept secrets in the biz. CGI tricks exposed. Computer-generated imagery, most commonly known as CGI, has taken the world by storm.
The Earth does appear fragile from space. It, of course, is absolutely spherical.
Pear-shaped.
Spherical.
Pear-shaped.
Spherical.
Pear-shaped.
Spherical.
Pear-shaped.
All these things that we talked about doing for years, which is easy to talk about and look at a diagram or even an animated movie. But then when you're really doing it, it seems unreal. It seems impossible.
I think that it's probably the technical fascination of seeing model machines behave in a realistic way on the screen. I think it is the wonderment. Much the same way as with the Disney cartoons, one looked at animated figures and couldn't believe that they in fact weren't real. And of course, I think from the point of view of creating fantasy, it is important to make fantasy as believable as possible so that it is acceptable. This is what we're trying to do.
We just like to pretend.
Worst green screen effect that filmmakers created using chroma key effects. Whether it was a green screen, a blue screen, or some other color, with disastrous results.
CGI has been used to enhance the art of filmmaking. Get ready for some CGI moments you probably never even knew about.
Yes, that engine performing very well.
Are you really in space still?
See the hair?
Whatever happened to doing things for real? While the sequence is undoubtedly riveting, the effects are not.
I think Sandy's hair is pretty much a dead giveaway.
And here is the crew of the rocket ship Lunar Eagle.
Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed.
Ship Lunar Eagle.
The Eagle has landed.
Ship Lunar Eagle.
The Eagle has landed.
Ship Lunar Eagle.
The Eagle has landed.
This is the story of a group of men on a photographic reconnaissance mission.
Representation of lunar surface. This here is what your moon looks like. Take a picture of me standing on the moon. Oh, that ain't really the moon. We don't have to tell anybody.
Planning engineers design both the hardware and the software to make the simulators very realistic. The sense of reality is heightened by simulated spacecraft characteristics, flight dynamics, and visual and sound effects from control panel lights to jet and rocket noises. The Lunar Module Simulator is also an all-digital simulator with 3 computers using coordinates based on math models to simulate the spacecraft and the lunar landing phase of a mission.
And these skill drills are so like the real thing that everyone easily forgets that they aren't.
Pressure chamber. It's an environment simulator.
You want to conduct this tour, Plank?
Well, heck no, but
You think you know more about it than I do?
I didn't say that.
Take a look. Okay?
Well, it says right there, environment simulator.
Look, do you think for 1 minute that in a highly classified place like this you can believe everything you read?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah.
Cernan.
Boy, this is really a rugged planet.
In the command module, Young turned the switch off. In the command module, Young turned the switch off. In the command module, Young turned the switch off, then on again.
That's just super. You know, unreal.
Really think you're going to get away with this? Well, I don't know. It's a chance. Maybe it's not a very good one, but it's a chance. Who knows about this? Almost nobody. Houston is monitoring the actual flight. All the telemetry is coming from the command module. So are your voices, medical data. We recorded everything from the practice simulations. They don't know. All we need from you is the actual television transmissions during the flight and the Mars landing. That's all. Just the television transmissions. That's all. Just the television transmissions.
We just have to be repetitive about this. It's not enough to simply have a catchy ad on a Monday and then only do it every Monday. We need to do this every day of the week and just really brainwash people.
I walked on the moon. I walked on the moon.
We just have to be repetitive about this. We need to do this every day of the week and just really brainwash people.
I walked on the moon. I walked on the moon. Apollo 11 had been rolled out to its launch pad even before Apollo 10 had entered orbit about the moon. Now it stood, pointed toward a distant lunar sea. Toward a distant lunar sea.
Television is not the truth.
I cried unto God with my voice. I cried with my voice. I cried unto God with my voice. With my voice. In the day of my trouble, I sought the Lord. My soul refused to be comforted. I remembered God and was troubled. I complained and my spirit cried. I cried unto God with my voice. I cried with my voice. I cried unto God with my voice. Thou holdest mine
I hope you enjoyed this video as well. Bye bye.